I welcome Ms. Megha Bhatt, the Director of Electra Techno, and Shri M F Dastoor, fire expert, to please join us on the stage over here and kickstart the conclave. Let's have them on the stage over here as we delve into discussing technology, fire safety, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause and welcome them. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Libby. First of all, very good morning, everyone, and welcome you all for a fireside chat. Now, today we have a privilege of welcoming Shri M F Dastoor, sir. Sir is a renowned expert in fire industry, fire rescue operation, life safety, and disaster management field for his commendable and unwavering services. So, first of all, a huge round of applause for Dastoor, sir. If I give you a very small intro of Dastoor sir is an ex-director of Gujarat State Fire Prevention Services and ex-chief fire CFO of Fire Emergency Services, Ahmedabad, with more than 3 decades of experience in government sector. Sir, I just would like to start the fire chat with the recent incident. Now, a couple of incidents are there in Delhi. There is a hospital fire for a newborn baby care, and then 7 infants were died. Recently in Gujarat also, we have a Rajkot fire incident. So with this, we all know that hospitals are a complex structure buildings, right? So every floor is a different floor types, all departments are there. So fire safety is a very crucial. So my first question to you is, for already running hospital, what is the cost-effective way to implement fire safety protocol?
Good morning, everybody. I would like to divide it into its fire prevention, life safety, and then protection, that's fighting fire. If we have existing buildings, wherever hospitals are there, it's not only that we would be responsible for firefighting. I'd just put in an example. About 1,200 people gathered in this room. If there is an alarm and everyone wants to walk out of this place, what time would it take? See, more able-bodied people, more time because they would be running over one another. So, enough numbers with width, enough numbers of escape routes should be provided. So once you are out of this room, in case of an emergency arising, the only people here would be those interested or those who have been entrusted firefighting. So your alternate exit routes would put you to comparative safety and then gradually go out of the building, first out of the room and then out of the building to be completely safe. And this has to be done before the professional firefighting teams arrive. So number 1 is your escape route definition. Second is everything goes air conditioned today. And as you want to conserve the cool place, it also would conserve temperature if there is rise in temperature. It's like a thermos flask that you put in anything cold, it would remain cold for a long time. If you put in hot, it will be hot for a long time. So conservation of energy happens. So if this place gathers temperature, it has to be dissipated. That would not occur by air conditioning. No, it blows in some air with a quantity of fresh air coming in. You need smoke to go out. So that would help you in 2 ways. Cooling down the place when the smoke is but unburnt hot gases which are got together. They need to be vented out. So along with smoke, even your temperature would go down. So this is very important. Then later stage comes of firefighting. So first of all is people safety going out. Second, ventilation, bringing down temperature, increasing your visibility, and see, smoke is a killer. As per the world over statistics, it is 88% of deaths are because of smoke. So smoke needs to be vented out. So all these things, they can't be done immediately. They have to be planned, pre-planned. It can be with your air conditioning system, that you have a reverse spring with some of your dampers going down and exhaust being working out, or a separate ventilating system. Everyone is aware about sprinklers. Now sprinklers installed would do what? Once a bulb of a sprinkler gets some temperature, it would burst and the water line under pressure would deliver some water out of it, sprayed in fine particles which would bring down the temperature. Okay. It can be used to control or control the spread of fire. But it cannot fully extinguish fire. If somebody has that mythology, no. They have to be equal number with a good density of it, so covering each and every space on the floor. If it's a roof this high, there may be sprinklers installed. But imagine the temperature which would rise to that level, say about 25 feet, 30 feet. What would be the temperature down below? So all these things have to be considered. It has to be designed, and then you can think of safety, firefighting, evacuation. So these things need to be planned. If they are planned, they are not expensive. If they need to be broken down in case of emergency, it turns very expensive. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing valuable thought. Now, sir, my second question that is related to fire budget. Now, all healthcare owners are sitting here. Now, what happens? Certain times that fire budget is increased a lot. So, my second question to you is how to minimize fire safety cost without compromising safety norms?
Safety does not come cheap. We have some people who opine on it. We have to survey the place. And as I said, evacuation has to be considered. See, we consider a cinema hall. Say, cinema hall is very vulnerable where there is a huge density where people are sitting. A cinema hall ideally designed with doors and all that. Thing is doors opening out. So there is no stampede while escaping or opening the door. And a cinema hall is expected to be evacuated in 2.5 minutes. And 3 minutes, that building should be evacuated. So even before fire service vehicle would reach the site, the building would be free of people inside, so no risk to lives. Depending on the plan and people entrusted to do firefighting, there would be nobody else inside. And when you see a fire, when the fire initiates, it is at a very small stage. With use of extinguishers or small hose reels installed in your building, you can control the fire. Depending on the insulating material and all used, not only inside the building, but the sheets covering the building sometimes, they are so insulated but vulnerable to fire that your outside it may be aluminum, but within it is a material which would be insulating and burning. So the external sheets would prevent water to go inside and the fire would still continue. So all these things have to be surveyed, and finally when you decide, So it would almost bring down the cost at 10, 15, 20%, depending on, again, the height of the building, the size of the building. But a critical technical survey has to be taken of how to bring down the cost, otherwise it cannot be. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We all know that fire safety equipment cost is investment for a hospital. So, sir, thanks a lot for joining with us today. And I hope these insights shared by our esteemed guest, Dastoor sir, were valuable. Remember, fire safety is an ongoing process. By implementing the knowledge and the action steps we discussed, we can significantly improve the fire safety system for hospital. Thanks a lot all. Let's all work together to keep our hospital safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the fireside chat over here. And may I now request Megha, who's already there with us, along with Mr. Nimesh Bhatt, to please join us and present a token of gratitude to Shri M F Dastoor ji, please.